here we have the CAD model. Now it's not really a model, it's just a bunch of text, but here we have individual numbers, 1 through 9, and then 10 through 18. We have an arrow here, and a little Westinghouse logo here. Alright, so this panel is finished, at least for my part it is. So the next thing we need to do is throw it into the box and send it off to Justin, where he's got to do all the hard work. Well, I mean, I guess this was hard work too, but he's got to put all of the buttons in, glue the buttons in, and then wire it to his indicator. So time to time warp to California.
Alright, here is Jason's custom-made elevator panel. We are going to make this real nice. He was nice enough to cut this piece of wood, make the holes, 3D print this Westinghouse logo and the numbers, and all I have to do is put the buttons in there. Hopefully this project turns out good. So for all the materials we're going to be using, we're of course going to need this, wire nuts, hot glue gun sticks to go with the hot glue gun, 20 buttons, 20 LED light bulbs, 9-volt battery, and this super long Westinghouse floor indicator. The little elevator COP will be mounted here, and the gold Westinghouse indicator will be mounted up here. We're going to need all of these if we want to be able to bring wires from the button all the way, say, from here to 18 on the indicator, which is going to be on the other side of the world. Every button that we have is connected to this battery. We have the negative ends connected. We're going to leave this open. We're not going to wire nut it yet because there's 20 total lights. So we're going to be wrapping a lot of stuff around this. And the same goes for this right here. So when you push the button, it connects the two positive ends together. The positive for the battery and the positive for the light. We don't have to do anything with the negative since it's already connected. I have wires running up here. Wasn't long enough, so I had to attach more with wire nuts. All the way to the battery, all the way over here. This is the button we're going to be using for 18. So we're going to take this wire, which will go to the positive of the battery, and do the same thing. This will go to the positive end of the 18th floor light bulb. There we go. So we have the down and the 18th. And that's basically the process I'm going to be doing all the way down here. Put the mounting parts on the shelf. This is where I'm going to mount the COP. I'm going to drill some holes so that we can screw it in here and here. The indicator is going to go on here just like this. Alright, it took a lot of time, but I finally finished the wiring. All of the buttons work. They all light up their corresponding light when you push each of the buttons. Now we have to put all those lights on the back of the indicator. This is how every single light bulb is going to be glued in, just on the top like that and a bit on the bottom, and angled upwards so that it fills the whole box. I'm finally finished with securing the LEDs behind all of the numbers on the indicator. So just to test, here's up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and down. Now we're just going to tidy up the wires, and then we have to glue the buttons into the panel. Alright, so all of the wires are somewhat more organized now so that it's not a jumbled mess. Alright, so the first row of buttons is glued in. Now we're going to do the next 2 rows. All the buttons are glued on now. I think it's time to mount this. It's done. I am really satisfied with the way this came out. This is exactly what I envisioned it to be. Everything works too. You push the buttons and the corresponding light lights up. That is nice. Well, I'm glad I was able to bring life back to this Westinghouse floor indicator. It was just sitting up on the wall for the longest time and I wanted to do something with it. Thanks again to Jason, St. Louis Elevators. Make sure you subscribe to him. Thank you again for making this panel, dude. I don't think this project would have been successful without this key element right here. And there's some behind the scenes up there. There's all the wires. But yeah, that concludes this 2-day long project. That turned out very nice. Hope you guys enjoyed.